grown children, teenage children, with her first husband. So she gradually drifted away from the studio. For a while there, she showed up a few days a week and hung out, and then went out and partied somewhere else, and finally she was gone. And her friends, airline stewardess, for instance, hung out for a while there. Oh, and Eileen and her sister. Eileen was an earlier woman that during my hippie period, when I was just traveling and on the road, that I met in Seattle, Washington, and she was a Jewish girl from Brooklyn and went to Sarah Lawrence College, and there's huge amounts of story having to do with that I've told elsewhere. So they came to the studio during this period. We didn't exactly rekindle a romance, but she and her sister stayed as tourists, kind of checking out the art community here, which was imitating what had already happened in Manhattan with Andy Warhol and that earlier generation of performance-based and media-based self-appropriating art. And so she was right in her element. It was just like her urban. It was a blessing to her to see what I was up to, for sure. And it may have prevented her from settling down. She was I took her to Maidu, Indian hand games and bear dances and things during a period of time during my earlier hippie 10 years. And she fell for me. I was more interested in the next sensation and not interested in settling down. I should have settled down with her. She was opinionated and kind of she was energetic, but not at all intellectual, and that turned me off. All right, so I didn't get to the crux of the angst that I wanted to portray because there are too many stories in the way. This is D.A. Ward on the 17th of May, 2019, signing off because I got to go to work.